What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Boys Do Sports. Today we got our Week 6 Waiver Wire episode. We're going to go through some injuries, bunch of waiver wire pickups, some droppable players, and then we'll go through our streaming defenses for Week 4. Injuries were pretty light this week. Nothing super major other than Omarion Hampton. Darius Slayton, hamstring. He's going to be out at least a week probably, maybe longer. Like I said, Omarion Hampton, ankle IR, so at least 4 weeks. Antonio Gibson, the worst one, ACL out for season. Hopefully this will bring more work for Travion Henderson, but it really sucks for Antonio Gibson. Kyler Murray got a foot injury, but then returned to the game, so keep an eye on that. Carson Wentz, shoulder, he returned to the game, but not really probably going to matter. He goes on bye next week. And then tonight, saw the Britton Strange was out with a hip, so they ruled him out, so probably going to miss a week or two. We got just 2 teams on bye this week, so that's good. Texans and Vikings. So no real quarterback starters and not necessarily a tight end starter. We are down some lower end running backs and Jordan Mason and some 2-star wide receivers and some other wide receivers. But we'll jump into waiver wires. Michael Carter, if he's still available, you got to get him. James Conner's out for season. Trey Benson's on IR for at least the next 3 weeks. So Michael Carter led the backfield in snaps, carries, and passing game work. And Dean Mercado did not do himself any favors on that long run when he dropped the ball on the 1-yard line and triggered that series of crazy things for the Cardinals to end up losing the game. So I don't figure he's in good with the coaching staff right now. I would expect to see Michael Carter a whole lot. Next, we got Mason Taylor, tight end for the Jets. He is the clear number 2 passing option there, and he has had at least 6 targets in each of the last 3 games. They really needed someone to step up and be that second pass catcher, and he's doing well. He led the Jets in targets and catches against the Cowboys and could be a good starter for the upcoming bye weeks because tight end is a terrible position right now. Next, we got Kimani Vidal and Hassan Haskins, Chargers running backs. Najee Harris out for season. Omarion Hampton is out for at least the next 4 weeks. Got put on IR with that ankle injury like we talked about. Someone's going to have to fill the void here. They both played the same amount of snaps in Week 5, and this could be just an even 50-50 split with Haskins being the early down back and Vidal playing in the passing down role. But Haskins does have the Michigan and Harbaugh familiarity, so he might be the favorite. But Dobbins missed weeks 13 through 16 last season, and Vidal outsnapped Haskins by a large margin there. So I don't know what this is going to be, but if you got a spot, you may pick up one or both if you're running back needy. Next is Kendre Miller. His snap share has grown every week, and he had more carries than Kamara in Week 5. So we could be seeing a changing of the guard there because Kamara also played his lowest snap percentage of the season and could end up being one of the veterans being traded out of there. So we'll see how that goes. Miller is finally staying healthy and not falling out of favor with the coaching staff. Finally. Next, another running back, rookie, Kyle Monangai. The post-bye week rookie bump is a real thing, and there's no way this team is going to keep sticking with DeAndre Swift's 3.3 yards per carry. It's just been really bad. The Bears have a juicy upcoming schedule for running backs, and we could see Monangai take over as the lead back as soon as this week. Next is Darnell Mooney. After only playing 2 full games so far this season, he got hurt and then went on bye last week. He should come back healthy for Week 6 for this very ascending offense. And we can't forget, he had 11 targets in Week 3. Next is rookie wide receiver Luther Burden. Just like Monangai, we might see a post-bye week rookie bump, especially since DJ Moore hasn't been even startable, and it's only a matter of time before Burden starts out snapping Olamide Zaccheaus. We've already seen the ceiling that we can get out of him against the Cowboys, so hopefully maybe they'll start using him a little more. Also keep an eye on the tight end there. Next, if you're needing quarterback help, Matthew Stafford. He has been killing it with 375 plus passing yards and 3 touchdowns in each of the last 2 weeks. Now he gets the Ravens in week 6. Like, holy shit. He could be a good bye week fill-in and an every week starter for a quarterback needy team. Another tight end, Theo Johnson. If you're really just needing somebody, this might be the way to go. Someone was going to have to emerge as the number 1 pass catcher for Big Blue without neighbors, and it might be Dart safety blanket Theo Johnson. He has scored 3 touchdowns in the last 2 weeks and tied for the team lead in targets in week 5. Some droppable players that are rostered in way too many leagues. Sadly, Jerry Jeudy, it's time. The quarterback change is going to be much, much worse for him. Rashad Bateman, it's just not going to happen this year. Cam Ward, I'm afraid it's not going to happen this year either. Zach Ertz just is not getting used. Very old. Jaden Higgins, it's just too many mouths to feed here. Random people are going to be going off. You won't know when to start them. Jonnu Smith, no. Don't put him in your lineup. Don't even have him on your bench. Waste of space. Same as Geno Smith. He has been bad. Really bad. And then Jalen Tolbert. Ryan Flournoy balled out. Devontae Turpin's coming back soon. CeeDee Lamb's coming back soon. No point in having Tolbert. Streaming defenses for week 4. We got the Patriots versus the Saints. The Browns versus the Steelers. Packers versus the Bengals. And Colts versus the Cardinals. So pretty low-owned teams to start. But, yep, that's all, guys, for the waiver wire video. Thanks for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with our game picks.